Cassian Andor was a male human spy for the Alliance to restore the Republic who made the ultimate sacrifice at the Battle of Scarif to protect the Death Star blueprints of the Galactic Empire. Cassian Andor is recognized as a hero in this respect. Andor was a skilled spy and assassin who enjoyed a reputation within the rebellion and was responsible for overseeing missions by the Alliance High Command. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will talk about Cassian Andor, a fictional character who appeared in the Star Wars franchise and was also part of many operations. He is portrayed by Ben Mendelsohn and is a major antagonist in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. There is a lot to discuss, so without further ado, let's start with the video. Cassian Andor, an intelligence officer and pilot who participated in both the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil War, was born on the planet Fest in 26 BBY. In his final mission, he and Jyn Erso successfully stole the Death Star designs from Scarif and gave them to the rebels. Cassian Andor was forced into the Galactic Wars at a very young age. In reality, General David Straven recruited him to the Alliance to restore the Republic as one of his first experiences with the conflict. In the course of his life, Cassian Andor took part in a significant number of missions and conflicts. Among them is the mission of Wekiko, where he was tasked with obtaining Imperial security protocols and made friends with K2SO, the Ring of Kafrene, where he first learned about the Death Star, the mission to Jedha, where he reluctantly assisted Jyn Erso in her search for Saw Gerrera, and his involvement on Eadu, where he witnessed Gallant Erso's death during a rebel attack. Cassian Andor met his fate on the planet Scarif, where he and a group of rebels acquired and sent the Death Star plans to the rebels above. Although all the team members who had been deployed had yet to return, this was not a loss. His bravery changed the battle's course. Without it, the Empire may still be in control. His first significant mission took him to the planet Wekiko, where he first met his best friend K2SO. While obtaining Imperial protocols to give the rebellion the upper hand over the Empire, Andor and two other allies were forced to leave when they came under attack from security droids and stormtroopers. Andor was apprehended by K2SO, one of the several security droids, during the team's attempt to flee. K2SO shut off the droid and deleted his memory while he was distracted by Andor and his two companions. He guided the gang to their ship and arrived just as it exploded after being turned back on. As a result, he was compelled to run once more. Realizing that K2SO could only genuinely assist him if he was reconfigured or put to work, they were quickly hijacking a ship to go together. Andor and K2SO were then dispatched to the Fitzner system to conduct a raid on an Imperial freighter. Because smugglers were known to utilize gas to raid transporters, Andor employed gas to deceive the Empire into believing that the cargo had been stolen. They found three Wookiees named Dakota, Delilah, and Wyatt in the cargo area and grabbed them instead of the cargo. Then Andor led them to Caricia, a monastery moon in the Patan region. There he launched a successful raid while leaving K2SO in charge of the three Wookiees. General Aaron Kraken assigned Captain Cassian Andor a task in 0 BBY to find out why Imperials were transporting kyber crystals throughout the galaxy during Operation Skyhook. Andor's research took him to the Ring of Kafrene, where he met with an intelligence source named Tivik, who informed him that Bodhi Rook, an Imperial defector, had knowledge of a forthcoming weapons test. Andor went to Kafrene to inquire into the mysterious shipments of kyber crystals. While on Kafrene, Andor looked for Tivik, a dependable intelligence source. In contrast to prior encounters, Tivik was waiting at a dead end in Section 9 and seemed particularly tense and uneasy to Andor. Tivik informed Andor that an Imperial cargo pilot named Bodhi Rook had defected a day earlier. Gallant Erso had persuaded Rook to look for Saw Gerrera and his partisans on Jedha to alert the Rebel Alliance of an impending weapon test that the Empire had planned. According to Tivik, this weapon was powerful enough to kill worlds and was powered by kyber crystals. Remorseful, Cassian shot Tivik in the back to keep him from being arrested by the Empire after it became clear that he was hurt and unable to climb through the wall of the dead end before stormtroopers could arrive. Andor later managed to flee Kafrene and returned to Base 1 on Yavin 4 for a debrief. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video and do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon on your way out to see more videos. See you all in another video.